Let's talk about YouTube Shorts. If someone asked me what the last 5 shorts I saw were, I absolutely could not tell you. It's a lot of fun. It kind of kills the time when needed, right? If I'm waiting in line or, if I'm waiting for someone to do something or if I just need a little bit of a break. It's really good at that. But I genuinely feel like it doesn't really add to anything. Um, if you watch a movie or read a really good book or you spend some time with friends, you feel good, or you should at least feel good coming out of that situation. Not always, but in general, right? Entertainment is about making you feel good. And I think with YouTube Shorts, it's really, for the most part, there are definitely some that are really good, but for the most part, I think it's the cheap type of feel good, if that kind of makes sense. I'm not saying the YouTube Shorts themselves are cheap, but the quality of satisfaction that you get is certainly cheap, and it's short lived, right? It's almost as short as the videos themselves. And so, if I spend about 15, 20, 30 minutes on shorts, I almost feel drained at the end when I'm ready to go do something else. I have no motivation to do whatever it is that I really need to do, and I just kind of want to keep scrolling. And of course, there are tons of videos about how the videos kind of keep you engaged, right, and kept in because the short form gives you that short burst of dopamine at every single short. And it's cheap, it's only a swipe away, right? So we want to keep doing that as opposed to doing the harder things like actual work. And so the solution, I think, is a lot harder because it's so ingrained in what I do at this point. uh, a couple times a year, I take a break from YouTube entirely, at least when it comes to just the consuming side of things, just to kind of reset and to focus on work and to focus on just actually feeling almost uh, better again, right? There are often times in YouTube where it's like, oh, there's nothing to watch. And that's almost the right indication of, oh, okay, it's probably time to take a break. But with shorts, it's kind of hard because it saves a lot of just sitting there not having to do anything, right? That's the harder part. It's like it's so easy to just pull the phone out, let me just scroll through, get some, content in, and then boom, it's time to actually, do something. Um, but I think it's really important that I cut down on that, if not completely avoid it, and spend that time on other things that I deem more important. The other interesting thing is like you can't necessarily sit down and just do 20 minutes of coding, right? Or you can't just do like 15 minutes of let me just go paint a wall, right? It's it's a good time killer for the small chunks of time that you have. But I'm sure there are better ways of using those 15 minutes. I think what I really want to do is, you know, be more present and, instead of first instinct being, oh, let me pull my phone out as soon as things get uncomfortable, to actually just live through the uncomfortableness. And I think that is a better way to grow than to just be like, oh, well, let me just, something bad happened to me or I need a break. I'm super tired. Let me just scroll through for 20 minutes and we'll figure it out. I think where I'm trying to get at is YouTube Shorts is really good. It's entertaining. It's hard to quit, but I think we need to quit. And by we, I mean Royal, right? If there are any other people listening to this, that's a decision you have to make for yourself. But for me, I want to try to reduce, if not eliminate, my shorts consumption. That's not to say that there isn't educational content on there. There isn't things that you get ideas out of, but at the same time, I think it is affecting me a little bit. Not you know significantly, but the time that's spent there definitely adds up. And if I can't even remember the last 5 shorts I watched, that's kind of concerning.